I'm Ron Roberts. I'm the head football coach at Delta State University. This video is going to cover defending the option out of the shotgun run game. In defending the shotgun run game, it's important that I think we clarify again one back spacing and run support principles and how we do that. For us, the general one back out of the 3-3 is we treat it as one back, one gap. So in this case, again, the right backer would have the B gap, the Mike would have the A gap, and that's how he would internally defend the box. Okay. It's important that we understand also, again, on the perimeter, we have one invert player, and we are in one back principles. Whereas you look at this one over here, on this side, this one we're talking about motioning, again, from a one back to a two back run game. And this, again, would go from, again, it is from the one back, what we call a solo spacing, all right, to 8-man front principles here. In this case, if we were in an 8-man front with two inverts, again, we would make a, with the 4 to a side, turning that into load distribution, which we talked about in a previous video in defending the run game. Load distribution. So in that, we would make a push call to use our 8th defender in the box. All right, and in that push call, we would push him out the side. The Mike would push over, and again, we would move our left back over, and they would both push. And again, our diamond would be the A gap player, our Mike being the B, and he's free on the zone option if the ball was pulled and coming out the gate. And that would, again, would enable us to have the numbers here to defend on this side, you know, the 4th, 5th, and 6th gaps and be able to handle that so we're not outnumbered on the perimeter on the zone option. It's also important that, like I said, I want to touch base on this video. The big part of defending the zone option and defending the spread option offense is being able to handle the tempo of the ball game. So much about winning football games is about tempo and controlling the tempo of the football game. One of the ways that we try to control that tempo and that we can stay with pace, we're not caught off guard on the tempo of a spread attack or a no-huddle attack, is we have been a no-huddle defense since 1998. We have not been in a huddle. We do not huddle. What it does is it allows our guys, I think, more time to get the call, be able to see the formation, be able to adjust to it. They are used to it, so when we see a no-huddle attack or a fast tempo offense or a 2-minute drill, it's not something that we get caught off guard on. We do cover some fast-paced tempo, no-huddle, 2 times throughout the week. We do, but on a normal basis, we cover no-huddle defense. Again, it allows our perimeter guys, especially our inverts and our corners, from having to walk into a huddle and walk back out, having to chase down to see a number one, especially if you get a call on late. And then what it allows us to do is to involve more stemming and disguising, which I'll talk about later in a later video. But it'll allow us to stem and disguise so that they have trouble counting the box and be able to count the perimeter and get how they're going to get it blocked. Let's look at some tape and I'll explain some of these things to you and show them to you how we look at them on video. Okay, taking a look at some one-back spacing shots. Again, we have the one-back offense, so we're going to say our call here would be press, press, press. Okay, and we would get, if we got run action, we want this backer running through this gap,